Thousands of olive trees once stood on the eastern edge of Mughayyir. Last month, they were ripped out of the ground.
All this area, over there, the military cut down the trees on security grounds. But this place here, what's the connection to the security grounds?
The Israeli military said a Palestinian gunman had opened fire on settlers and fled into the olive groves. The land, they said, needed to be cleared. 3,000 trees destroyed for security reasons. One soldier posting this video behind the wheel of one bulldozer with the caption, "You sons of whores, don't mess with me." 4 settlers moved in, smashing through another 7,000. The residents of Mughayyir argue it's the latest example of settlers and the military working together in the West Bank to harass and threaten Palestinians on occupied land they hope will form their future state. This town is now completely surrounded by settlements and outposts. There's one up on the hill over here, another over there, and just behind us on this ridgeline is another. Residents are having to take extraordinary steps to protect themselves. You can see this house has wrapped itself in barbed wire. One man who didn't want to go on camera for fear of retribution says he can't even let his kids play outside because they'll be shot at. Across the West Bank, settlements and settler violence are on the rise, according to the United Nations. Around 500,000 settlers live in 140 settlements and 200 to 300 outposts, illegal under international law. These areas highlighted, showing areas under Israeli control. Israel's far-right government has long championed settlement expansion, but is now threatening to go further by annexing parts of the West Bank.
We are in the most remote point ever from Palestinian state.
Israeli activists argue despite formal declarations at the UN, it's these policies making a future Palestinian state virtually impossible.
What happens right now in the West Bank, it's not about statehood, it's about the very possibility, the very ability of Palestinian communities to exist.
There's always been a Jewish presence here.
Yisrael Medad has lived in a settlement near Mughayyir for more than 4 decades.
We would hope that our existence will stem the ability of an Arab independent Palestine state to be erected.
And while distancing himself from violence perpetrated by settlers, he has a clear assessment of his neighbours.
It's a terror village.
But for Palestinians in Mughayyir, the terror, they say, is directed by settlers. Have you ever thought of leaving?
Not even once. We are staying here. This is our land.
Defiant with the growing support of the international community. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Mughayyir.